Hello guys, this is Zach from UFC Fight Bhai. As I have promised, I will be bringing content for every people and for every languages out there that people speak. And today I'm gonna be bringing this content for everyone out there, so everyone can understand what my intentions are about this fight card and the new champion Khamzat Chimaev. To be really honest, the new era has begun. That is Khamzat Chimaev's era now. So you guys know that he actually delivered what he promised. A lot of people were doubting him that he's gonna gas out. He has stamina issues and stuff like that. But man, Khamzat Chimaev really worked on his stamina and his regaining power, and he really trained hard. That could be actually be seen from the fight, the way it went through. He dominated 5 rounds, all the way 5 rounds. He dominated. He mauled DDP. He actually controlled the fight on the ground, and the way DDP coaches were, they were saying there were a lot of statements coming out. They were saying that Khamzat is not gonna be able to keep Dricus Du Plessis on the ground for a longer time, and but he kept him down, man. He actually kept DDP in crucifix positions that DDP couldn't do much about it. There was only the few last seconds of the 5th round where DDP actually came on the top, but he again gave up that position. Couldn't do that much of a process, that much of an effort against Khamzat Chimaev. This actually puts into a lot of debate that now that Khamzat Chimaev is now that Khamzat Chimaev is the champion, who's next for Khamzat Chimaev? So there are many great challenges. As you know, there is Kamaru Usman. He already fought Kamaru Usman, but that was a very competitive fight, And then we have Ikram Aliskerov. He's a great fighter, man. He's a really competitive fight for Khamzat Chimaev. He's good in wrestling and grappling. He has good striking skills as well. He can definitely deliver a good fight out there against Khamzat Chimaev. There was nothing much that Dricus Du Plessis could do something about it, about Khamzat's wrestling skills. Khamzat is too good on it. So, he really know how to keep the opponent in the crucifix positions. DDP is definitely a good striker as well, but Khamzat actually didn't let him do his work and do his striking, tricks that he used to do against his opponents. Total strikes that I can see from Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev actually landed 529 strikes, man. Can you believe that? And do you know how much Dricus Du Plessis did against Khamzat Chimaev? He did only his striking his strikes that landed were 45 out of 68. He actually tried 68 strikes and landed about 45 strikes out there. And where Khamzat Chimaev actually put out 567 strikes out there, and he actually landed 529. 45 ratio 529, man. There you go. You can see how Khamzat Chimaev manhandled Dricus Du Plessis. And he actually the control time on the ground out of 25 minutes, he actually controlled DDP for about 21 minutes and 40 seconds, almost about 5 rounds. Almost about 5 rounds, because that's like 25 minutes of 5 rounds, and he almost controlled the fight about 21 minutes, man. That's like, I would say, it's like it is the first time that I would say happened in the UFC history that a challenger actually dominated the champion in this way, man. It has never happened. Like, in my experience, since I've been following UFC and I've been following MMA fights, man, like Khamzat, the way Khamzat did it, none did it, man. None were able to do it like this way. Like Khamzat dominated the fight, man. Like it is a kind of an embarrassing moment for DDP that after being, a huge long win streak of 11 fight win streak, he was not able to do do anything against Khamzat Chimaev, man. So I would definitely say that I actually have been reading reviews. I actually have been reading reactions from a lot of fighters and the MMA journalists that they're coming in, especially like MMA Guru, man. He's an ass. To be really honest, he's an ass. He I don't know. He's always speaking against these Russian fighters. He's always against Islam Makhachev when there was a fight against Alexander Volkanovski. Obviously, I can understand that he's an Australian and he's gonna go with his own boy, but that actually didn't happen the way he predicted, that Alexander Volkanovski is gonna dominate Islam Makhachev, and that didn't happen. But to be really honest, the way MMA Guru actually said that Khamzat Chimaev, it was a boring fight, and man, look, no one was able to do anything what Khamzat Chimaev did to DDP. So you can really understand, if you're an MMA guru and you're talking about things that you're analyzing the fight and you're saying stuff like noobs are gonna say such things, since I've been following, man, this is like the most dominating fight that Khamzat Chimaev did in his career, and that also against the champion of the middleweight bout. So, man, props to Khamzat Chimaev. I just wish him good luck to Khamzat Chimaev, the new champion of middleweight bout, and I really believe that he's gonna do wonders. And right, guys, I hope that you really enjoy what I had to say about the fight, man. There are gonna be things that I will be putting on to my channel, and I really want 50 subscribers, at least 50 subscribers on my channel, so I can go live within the duration of the fight. So I hope that you guys liked it. Please put a like on my video, subscribe to my channel, follow as much as you guys can. Thank you very much.